Something unusual just happened during the launch of Huawei's latest electric car, and it has smartphone fans buzzing. While the spotlight was supposed to be on the MAEXTRO S800, a new smart vehicle developed with JAC Motors, an unexpected moment grabbed all the attention. On May 30th, as Huawei executives took the stage to promote their new car, a surprising detail caught viewers' eyes. A phone in the hands of He Gang, the head of Huawei's consumer business group, that looked nothing like any existing model. This wasn't a planned reveal. It didn't come with a formal announcement or flashy presentation. But tech fans were quick to notice that the device He Gang was holding didn't match anything currently available. Once the pictures began to circulate online, especially across platforms like Weibo, people started analyzing every detail, and it quickly became clear that this mystery phone might belong to Huawei's upcoming Pura 80 series. From the images, the phone appears to be a high-end version, possibly the Pura 80 Ultra or Pura 80 Pro Plus. What really sets it apart is the large, triangular camera module on the back. It builds on the design we saw in the Pura 70 series, but now features some major upgrades. Right at the center, you'll notice two periscope-style lenses placed side by side, something we haven't seen in any previous Huawei device. These lenses support rumors that Huawei is aiming to enhance both zoom capabilities and close-up photography with its next flagship. The camera layout is not just different in design, it's larger and more powerful looking. It almost stretches across the full width of the phone's rear panel. Along with the dual periscope setup, there's a main camera and an ultra-wide lens. An LED flash sits between the lenses, completing a quad camera system that seems geared toward users who care about high-quality, professional-level photography. Beyond the camera system, the back of the phone has a clean leather finish that adds a premium look and feel. The Huawei logo is placed neatly in the lower corner, while the power button and volume controls can be seen on the side in their usual spots. The overall build suggests Huawei is not only focusing on powerful hardware, but also on elegant design. Despite this surprise leak, Huawei hasn't said a word about the phone. There's been no confirmation, no teaser, and certainly no acknowledgement of the device's appearance at the event. But now that the photos are everywhere, fans are expecting official news to drop soon. And if this really is the Pura 80 Ultra, it looks like Huawei is preparing to deliver one of its most feature-packed phones yet. Leaks like this tend to create a lot of excitement, and it's easy to see why. A dual periscope camera alone is a major move, especially for users who want better zoom and macro features in a smartphone. Combined with what looks like premium materials and bold design changes, the Pura 80 series could easily grab attention in the competitive 2025 flagship market. Huawei has already shown its ability to innovate, and this leak hints that they're not slowing down. Now the big question is, when will Huawei officially show off the Pura 80 series? Judging by how far along this prototype looks, it might not be long before we get an official reveal. And when that happens, all eyes will be on how it performs against competitors like Samsung, Apple, and Xiaomi. What do you think about this unexpected glimpse at Huawei's next smartphone? Could the Pura 80 Ultra become a serious challenge to other top flagship phones? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've got more tech news and smartphone updates coming your way.
Can a foldable iPhone really be worth more than $2,000 US? That's what people are asking after several leaks pointed to Apple's upcoming foldable phone being not just expensive, but possibly even more than Samsung's premium Galaxy Z Fold series. And we're not just talking about a slight difference here. Reports are saying Apple's version could be at least $200 US higher than Samsung's next big foldable. For anyone familiar with foldable phones, this might not sound shocking at first. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 already sells for around $1,899 US, which is a serious amount of money. But Apple's rumored foldable, expected to be called the iPhone 18 Fold, could launch with a price tag of $2,299 US. This number comes from analyst Tim Long, who has a decent track record with Apple predictions. Another source from China, a leaker known as Insta Digital on Weibo, mentioned a similar price range, between $2,100 and $2,300 US. That kind of agreement from two different sources adds weight to the claim. If these numbers are accurate, then Apple's first foldable will cost more than Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8, which is expected in 2026. Samsung is likely sticking with the same price as the current Z Fold model, so Apple will be jumping into this market with a more expensive product from the start. That's a bold move, especially when Samsung has years of experience making foldable phones and has already worked out many of the issues early models faced. So, why would Apple set the price so high? It's partly due to how Apple positions its products: premium features, premium price. But there's also the fact that this will be their first foldable phone. New technology costs more to develop, and Apple will likely be extra careful to make sure it's reliable, polished, and up to their standards. Foldables still carry a reputation for being fragile, and Apple won't want to risk launching a product that could easily break or disappoint. Still, some users might find value in what Apple is offering. If the iPhone 18 Fold can give you the experience of both an iPhone and an iPad in one single device, then its $2,300 price tag could start to make more sense. Buying an iPhone and iPad separately would probably cost even more, so for some people, this combo could feel like a smart investment. Here's another twist. Samsung is reportedly the one supplying Apple with the foldable OLED screens for this device. That means even if Apple sells more foldables than Samsung, Samsung still benefits from the screen sales. It's a strange but interesting situation where both companies can win, even as they compete for the same audience. That said, price will be the deciding factor for a lot of people. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 already gets skipped by many because of its cost. If Apple goes even higher, convincing people to buy their foldable phone won't be easy, especially since many still see foldable phones as less durable than traditional ones. In the end, it really depends on how well Apple pulls this off. If the iPhone 18 Fold offers smooth performance, great battery life, and a truly seamless design, then some people won't mind paying extra. But if it's just a fancier version of what already exists, the high price could push people towards Samsung's more mature and possibly better valued foldables. So what would you do? Would you consider spending over $2,000 on a foldable iPhone, or would you rather go with something more affordable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on Apple's foldable plans and more tech news, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z Flip 7 is shaping up to be a major upgrade, and one of the biggest surprises is its improved battery life. If you've been following Samsung's foldable phones, you might not have expected a significant battery boost this year. But according to reliable sources, the Z Flip 7 will continue the trend started by the Z Flip 6, bringing yet another jump in battery capacity. The rumor suggests that the Z Flip 7 will feature a battery size of around 4,300 mAh, up from 4,000 mAh on the Z Flip 6. This is a major improvement considering that just 2 years ago, the Z Flip 5 had a 3,700 mAh battery. Seeing 2 consecutive battery upgrades is quite rare for Samsung's foldable lineup, especially when looking at the Z Fold series, which has seen little to no change in battery capacity over the years. The Z Fold 6, Z Fold 5, and Z Fold 4 all featured the same 4,400 mAh battery, and the Z Fold 2 even had a slightly larger 4,500 mAh battery back in 2020. This suggests that Samsung is taking a different approach when upgrading the Flip and Fold models. Like previous Flip models, the Z Flip 7 will likely use a dual battery setup,